Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 25 of Starsector, which originally aired live on Twitch. And there's another bounty out there too that would be good, just to bolster our budget, because I have a lot of opportunities to make it. Oh boy, big threat sitting at the gate. Yes, please count me in. I like how his interdict pulsing. I was like, no, no need. I'm coming to you, dude. I'm coming to you. Shallow Gene Pool, thanks for the resub. This is not on Steam, no. Yeah, what's the play right now? So you all voted that I should progress the campaign. So I'm going to do that after I do like a bounty just to cover the budget. I'm going to head over. I was heading to the core worlds to go to Galatia, to go to the academy, to take on new missions. So we'll be doing that. This is a very expensive fleet to go being an errand boy, but oh well. That's why I'm doing some bounties on the way. If you check the about command here, it will even tell you it's not on Steam. Reading, right? Alright, so there's their heron. There they are. There's their dominators. That's the bounty. Alright, I'm gonna hit full assault. So we've established battle lines pretty well established. Really? Dropping your flux right now? Alright. That's some tactics there, friend. Ah, right as I was about to drop my own, I get overloaded again. I basically have to just refamiliarize using paragons because it's been a while. Like a year and change. Get him! That Sunder was brave? Yeah, it was. I had like giant plasma balls flying past it. It was just like, oh, this is fun. Let's get this Dominator debris out of the way. Block at me. All right, where's the chunk of their forces? So that... they're fleeing. Boo. All right, you strike. Oh my god, you're gonna die. I'm being A-tier trolled by this Dominator debris. Get out of my way! What's left? There's basically nothing left. Yep, alright. Claim victory. I lost nothing. I'm gonna pursue them and let second in command handle. I can recover a Dominator. Yeah, let's do it. And remove the demods, sell it. Or even keep it. And there's my money. And my commission. And another story point to spend. Cool. All right, heading to Galatia. So let me update that. Working on campaign. So I think I could be wrong, but I think the campaign oh, I tabbed out and flew straight into the sun. Sweet. That's exactly what I told you to do, pilot. So I think this is when the campaign missions start to get interesting. They change down to like a actual quest line. All right, Surveille just repaired structural damage. So now the only thing that has demods is this this Dominator. Should I keep it? Should I keep the Dom? Yes or no? I'll leave that to you. All right. Inquire about. So, welcome back, Captain. Good to see you, he says. He taps the datapad. Let me look what we got lined up. Oh, he puts down the datapad and looks at you confused. It's Provost Baird wants to speak with you, he says. He picks up the datapad again. So let's go talk with Baird, the provost. We took a shuttle to him. You find a junior academy agent pacing in the landing bay of the reception lounge. As soon as you enter, they look relieved and walk quickly to meet you. Captain, thanks for coming. The provost will want to see you immediately. If you would just follow me this way, thank you. The academy agents lead you through a series of back hallways and secure lifts towards the administrative suites occupied by Provost Baird at the core of the station. You are led past diamond matrix windows through which you can see vistas of curving internal canyons of Galatia Academy Station. The light dims and you approach the front waiting room of the office of the provost. It is filled with representatives of the most well-connected of the Persian sector, whose eyes focus on an interloper like a beam array of a Paladin PD system. The self-assured march of the junior agent seems to project the impression that you are performing some adjunct role. Your presence is immediately ignored. You enter the inner office. Ah, Captain Rhadamant. Provost Baird taps at something away on her desk interface and turns to address you. I am pleased that you come to meet me. You come to meet with me, and all the work you've done for my project. She lowers her head just a degree. You didn't think I'd be wasting your time with make work, did you? Make work? Really? She considers a moment. Well, there was some noise that had to be introduced to the system to ensure that an outside observer wouldn't immediately identify you as my agent. Which brings us to the subject I wish to discuss. Please make yourself comfortable. Baird. Okay, hold up. I am keeping it. Cool. I'll raffle it off then. So here's the raffle for that Dominator that I'll be keeping. Please make yourself comfortable. Baird motions to a set of seats around a table carved from the root structure of some great tree. Hand-carved by the looks of it, the work of Luddic artisans. They do fine work, she says, whatever their misplaced devotion. She claps her hands together, turning to business. You've proven yourself to be trusted, and now I ask you to take up more active role in my great work. What is this great work? Saving the Persian sector. She is content to let her words hang in the air for a moment. I don't ask that you like me, and I won't make a sanctimonious appeal to your emotions. What I ask is that you recognize rationally that I am pursuing a course of action unburdened by the factional demands, indeed, this will be the foremost effort to ensure the survival of our civilization from collapse. We will not be saved by a retreat to homesteads on fragile balls of rock nor by arms race, which throws precious resources into the fires of interfactional squabbling. We have to reach beyond the known, develop theories that shatter all that has come before, apply radical technologies to ensure our survival. We must reach further and higher than the domain ever dared. As she speaks, she raises her eyes up towards some abstraction. You think this is something she believes in? All right, so how dialogue choices. 1, 2, 3. So we can either respond, tell me more. What do you need? What do you need me for? Or, and why should I help you? So pick one of those 3. Or don't. Abstain. That's totally fine too. Right, buddy? Here, I'll put Yoda on. He's the better storyteller anyway. As I've proven, I'm barely literate. So here she is. We have no reputation with her, but we have a plus 63 out of 100 with the independence. She is the provost. Okay, tell me more. Your task will not be so simple from here on out. I suspect you to be clever, to adapt to circumstances in pursuing the objectives I lay out. And she pauses for a moment, considering before continuing, a tone colder than before. No matter what you have to do, as long as you pursue the mission goal, I will see that you are rewarded. Securing the future is worth anything. Well, that's not ominous. All right, so 4 choices here. We can either reply, what do you need done? Or, I'm not willing to sacrifice all sense of morality for your future. Or, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to safeguard the future. Or number 4, and what if I don't want to help you? Tusk, come here. Why are you bothering me, Tusky? Put it there, pal. You missed. Come on. Ew, don't lick me. Give me your paw. Oh, that's a good girl. Alrighty. What do you need done? And my predecessor, Provost Thomas Kalachor, led a series of misguided hyperspace manipulation experiments. How to put it in layman's terms? Baird looks troubled to have to do this. Sighs, then speaks. Captain, your ships fly through hyperspace with special engines. The gate network of the domain was similar, but also very different. Kalachor thought there might be a way to use starship hyperdrives to reopen the gates. Obviously, it went terribly wrong, and the Galatia system was cut off from hyperspace when the jump points were disrupted beyond usability. Though we hear some Yahoo found a way to cross the unstable jump points, which is beyond irresponsible considering the chance of resonance cascade. I apologize, this is irrelevant. What matters is that once this mess was finally cleared up, the hegemony descended upon Galatia Academy with technology inspection fleet. They tore the place apart, arrested the heads of the what was that? Oh, the raffle. It's going to be named the Polemat Bot. No, it isn't. It's going to be named the J1293. All right. Where was I? Tore the place apart, arrested the heads of the hyperphysics department and several labs, and of course took Provost in for questioning. She turns away, and with little delay, sentencing. He was a fool and too trusting, she says with contempt. Nonetheless, we lost good people and good research. Scientific breakthroughs are built on the development of theory and, yes, even negative results. I need you to recover Kalachor's secret archive. We need his data from the experiment and all the others that led up to it. The hegemony will have kept it. They keep everything. Evidence, you see. We shall also need the Academian Scylla, Coureuse, forget it. SC, I'm just gonna call them SC. She was a hyperspace physics researcher, a keystone of the theory team behind the jump point experiments. The hegemony, small-minded as they are, only arrested team leaders in their first sweep. They didn't understand that the underlying theory was being tested was largely written by one particular academician who was not suitable for leadership. I need you to find her. So we do have choices here as well, but I think both eventually play out. How can I get the Kalachor archive from the hegemony, or do you have any leads on SC? Scylla. I'm just going to call her Scylla. I'll leave this up for a minute. All right. Do you have any leads? As for the prodigy of Galatia, Baird trails off. Is that regret? The look quickly disappears. Scylla was always an odd fit. Brilliant, yes, but she had a way of being distracted with involvement in antagonistic subcultures. Baird waves a hand, dismissing the matter as sociological fluff. Perhaps the hegemony crackdown cured her of that childish affectation. Oh my god, I can't even read. Her family and presumably friends, you wonder for a moment if Baird has any of those, are from Fickenhild in the Westernist system. You could start there. We also have some choices here as well. So, Baird thinks a moment and then says, if you were seen looking for Scylla, then you may be contacted by others who are looking for her. That could be useful. You could cut a deal, get some leads. Alternatively, her department was operating experimental packages in the Alpha Sundra system. We have detected some ongoing telemetry that suggests these instruments are still in use by someone. Though it isn't clear who, she taps her desk interface. I'll send you the coordinates. The provost looks at you over her spectacles. How do you want to handle this, Captain? Are you a diplomat or an explorer? Do you want to find the probes in the Alpha Sundra system or talk your way through this on Fickenhild? All right, exploration. Got it. Baird nods. Of course you are. At heart, an adventurer. Shall we say, aren't you? If you want to change your approach, just let me know. When will you find Scylla? I expect her to be unwilling to cooperate. If I have provided you with encrypted message, it is a personal appeal from myself to her. It should prove persuasive. I'm sure it will be. Indeed, she says, looking at you closely. Her trepidation is a rational response to previous events. The investigations, arrests, and show trial of Kalachor. Conditions have changed. She is needed if we are to escape the stagnant local maxima. Baird turns to the window. I will call, Scylla will answer, she says. A proclamation? How can I get Kalachor archive for the hegemony? Follow the aftermath of the Galatia experiment. The hegemony technological inspectors seized everything they thought looked suspicious, and they do like to keep records. The most direct approach would be to get access to the data vaults of the Ministry of Technology Standards. They're not who you might call AI inspectors, among other roles, or they are who you would call AI inspectors. So, just a side note here. Every now and then you get AI inspections if you use AI cores in your colonies, and they get confiscated if they find them. So she's talking about the AI inspectors. I have an odd acquaintance who has been rising quickly in the Tritachyon executive ladder. His name is Rainan Arroyo, based out of Icho Breeze. He may be compelled to assist us with a human asset on this front. I'll look forward to contact. I'll forward you contact information. She taps for a moment on her desk interface. So Let us say his future career opportunities are on the line. Mention me. If you are firm but discreet, I believe you will find him more than willing to assist. Got it. He compromised corporate security to advance his career over a rival. He understands the value of a deal he made with me. She almost smiles. You will find him quite cooperative once you get past his inflated sense of self-importance. Gained a story point. Find the archive, find Scylla. Once you have accomplished both of these missions, the project can proceed to the next phase. And that's where things get exciting. So is that all? She turns to her desk display and starts inputting command sequence. Done with you for now. Good day, Captain, she says without looking back. You may check with me via comms for additional analysis and as the operation develops, though I expect you will use your initiative. Oh, and I have reauthorized Sebastian, or whatever his name is, with mission assignments access for your file. Carrying out his little jobs might be good cover for your real work and will allow us to funnel you additional credits. You feel the subtle movement of air as the doors open silently behind you. Mirrored masked guards flank the junior agent who waits to escort you back to your shuttle. So, what do you want to do first? We have 2 missions that we just picked up. We can find Scylla or go for the archive. So what to do? Find Scylla, go for the archive. And there it is, the vote. So this here is supposed to be the RR J1293. And this needs a lot of refitting, so let me go out to the mining station to refit it a bit. And I should refit all the DOMs. You're right, Glitch. You're absolutely right. All the DOMs have stupid designs. So it makes sense for me to fix that. So let's go to the other 2 DOMs. The Molineer cannons are coming off. So now the longest range weapons here are 700. And I'm going to put in... Ugh, I hate thumpers. Arbalist? No. Yeah, I'll put in thumpers for now. Just for lack of something better, because I don't have a good options here. Oh god, you're thumper, thumper, thumper? You know what? No, I'm not doing that. Chain. And... I really don't have any better weapons. So whatever, they just have to suffer being sucky. They'll behave better now that they're within range. So then this other one here, I'm going to put, this one will be longer range support because it's damage to hell. So this one is going to have long range anti-shield. And then yep. Two harpoons and... well, breach. I don't really care. It's not great, but it'll do. Alright. Dominator, Dominator, Dominator. And find Scylla is what we'll do. Awesome. Let's go find that strange lady. So, going to the missions here, we are going to go to Alpha Sundra to look for Scylla. Ooh, Zangspur just grew. I also might want to do whatever sort of missions I have on the way. So I have a tech crate that I could grab on the way. Let's see if there's anything else. There's a bounty to do on the way as well. So it's a bounty for a nebula. Wait, what? A binary star. So she's here. Or no, she could be here too. And she's at a rocky metallic world. So let me go out because I've explored these. There's no rocky metallic world there, so she's here. She's at Alpha Baltea or whatever. How much time was on that bounty? Was it enough? Yep, 39 days, that should be fine. And then any exploration missions to take me out that way? Withdrawn. No explorations to go that way. I also might want more fuel. So let me swing by Magic. Let me swing by Magic to grab fuel on the way out. Full Thumper loadout. Thump. Thumpers honestly suck. Full assault chain guns. That would be dirty. I'll see if any of these are in the right direction. Yes, this survey barren world is in the correct direction, so we can do that. Let's see. Derelict ship. Both are wrong direction. Survey barren world. It's kind of out of our way. We're here to stock up fuel for the trip. Damn, they don't have a lot of fuel. We'll buy it all. I'm gonna see if I can't sneak into Kanta's den to buy some fuel there too. Because we're low. Sorry to black market, but I need it. All right. The missions I have accepted. The barren world. And where's that bounty? Is that closer? Yeah, the bounty's closer. Oh no, it's the same system. Perfect. So that's our first stop. Oh, yes, that Dominator needs to be faster. Is 400 supplies enough? No, I don't think it is, Banlish. I think you're right there too. I'm gonna run out. But my monthly income's looking sweet. The Merps and Boomalope commerce obviously racking in big bucks. Big bucks. I could put commerce on Zangspur too, but I might not. Well, I'll have to figure that out. All your fuel art belong to me. I'm also very close to not having enough crew. So I'll buy some crew as well. And then Mr. Dominator. Augmented fuel drive, ITUs. And you're good. Colony Zingspur. Yep. It's actually, well, I don't have enough money to invest, but as long as I have good stability here, it might be worth doing. Also, Poetic Artist is about to grow, and I'm going to probably put Heavy Industry in there as soon as it does. So I'll save my money for that. It's a lot of money. Yeah. I mean, that's without cores, too. Hey, Cheese. Thanks for the gifted subs, man. How is lockdown down under? Miserable as would be expected, I'm assuming. $20 left. Yeah, I should get some ox tugs. You're absolutely right, Sasha. You're absolutely right. So that I can get the augmented field drives off. It's something that I will do. So the cryo revival just finished up at Boomalo. So here is it in its full glory. The cryo revival, if you look at growth here, provides 23 growth. So I have a total of 57. So it's almost half of the amount of growth that Boomlope sees is from that cryo revival facility, which is awesome. You love griffins? I'd consider adding a griffin, sure. Let's me and who needs to level? Oh, he already leveled up. Well, oh well. You see more combat anyway. Just the two of us. Just me and this little guy. It's a laser show. Is the other ship doing anything? The Falcon? I'm just to take a guess, it's not. You contribute, well, no, you're trying to contribute. Just kill it, just come on, do it. And we're done. Gem cores, good. That will help fuel my industry once I want to go AI core in. Oh, what popped out there? A berserker. Not anymore. Yeah, I'm bowling them a little bit. Just a little bit. Does Merps have stability? No, not quite, but I'm saving my money. Well, I guess I'll upgrade the ground. But that's an industry. If I, right? Is upgraded ground defenses to heavy batteries? Yeah, that makes it an industry. I don't want to do that. I could remove the free port, which adds stability. But I'd rather just report it. All right, Night Knave. Mining is, oh, there you are. Hi. Is done. You don't think it's an industry? I could be wrong. Maybe the patrols are. It's not ground defenses, it's patrols. Yeah, the military bases are. I get them mixed up because they kind of do the same thing from a colony standpoint. Don't go too far, Falcons. Although I would not be upset if you went boom. Where is their bulk? The bulk of the forces is this way. Yeah, here as you can see, the Dominators are already behaving better. They're getting within weapon range for all weapons, not just like the one weapon, which is a massive, massive, massive improvement. Here's a little apogee. And it's about to go pop. As am I. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Come on, Falcon. Earn your keep. Earn your keep. Oh, no. Or just sit back there. That's cool, too. Yeah, just sit back there. I'll do all the work. I gave it an order. So now I can blame it for reals. Anyone else miss going medieval? It had a recent content update, a little bit. Got some shelves and some priority stockpiles and stuff. Not a whole lot added. Put some nice quality of life type stuff, which is always cool to see. Where am I most needed? My brand new Dominator is getting bullied. It seems okay. I guess this cluster here. Yeah, this Dominator's fluxed out. So I'll go help it. Right now, oh. What are you, harassing my butt? Get out of there. Alright, you want to die? I will kill you. Uh-oh. Dominator's not doing hot. Turn, turn, turn! These little enforcers are bullying it to death. It was enough. Cool. Wow, I'm surprised it's not letting me leave yet. Enough of them have retreated. This is not much of a fight. Closer. Haha, lasers on. Sometimes you can lure enemies in by just turning off the weapon groups so they think that you powered off those weapons and they get a lot closer to you, and then you just turn them back on and blast them, which is what I just did to these two. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch that that ship up there, the Heron. So I'll just wait until they leave, I guess. So this is an example of turning off the weapon groups to lull them into a false sense of security, and then turning them back on and being like, guess what? Just kidding. I can only claim victory just now. It was not letting me do it earlier because they had enough people deployed. Harry and another Dominator, you say? I know what chat's going to vote on, so I'm just going to keep it. All right. I did level up. I don't want their hammerhead, though. God, I have a Dom fleet. Get it? All right, there we go. Yet another Dominator. completely stripped. Oh, you know, I probably shouldn't have done that if it had. Well, it probably didn't have drives on it. That thing's going to have to be towed slowly. Where am I going? I am going to Concordance. Okay. And Poetic just grew. So Poetic, you are going to get Heavy Industry. Heavy Industry is how you build ships yourself. So that's huge. Don't I have an explore job here? I did. I was beating up a pirate. Yeah, I was beating up a bounty, but I totally forgot I have to explore garbage. So that was Gamma Balatia 2. Oh, this is all Alpha Balatia. No, I don't even have to explore here. It's like the next one over. Different system. Bit of waste of fuel, but oh well. I did level up, so how should I spend the skill point? Combat, leadership, technology, industry. So for combat, it would be shield modulation. For leadership, it would be coordinated maneuvers. For technology, it would be probably special modifications, as I don't care about redacted ships. And then for industry, it would be bulk transport. And you guys are voting on the thing that I probably would have voted on too. There you go, Independence. All right, next up, we are going to Alpha Sundra. How is my fuel? Good. It's fine. Looks like technology will be upgraded, and I'll get the extra vents and flux. So what that looks like, special modifications, it gives you the ability to have your vents or your capacitors up 10 more than they currently are, and to build in one more hull mod into your ship. And there we go. It was such an overwhelming lead, I'm just going to call it early. Nice. I should probably pimp this Paragon out. Make sure to get that tech crate. Oh, yeah, right, the core from Concordance. I keep forgetting things. I'm very distractible today. I doubt I'll return it to them, but yeah, I want it. And we definitely got some more money. So the new money, I think I'm going to wait to invest into Poetic's heavy industry. Drink more coffee. I know, I ran out. Alright, so here's the tech crate. Automated defenses. Let's... Oh, yeah, we have a new raffle. Hold on, for the new Dominator. Queuing that up. Unhealthy, thanks for the sub. Cheers, man. I definitely over-deployed for this, but oh well. So, the raffle timer's up for the new Dominator. And let me go smash some brilliance. And maybe get some cores out of it, too. An alpha core, maybe some betas. Yeah, I'll get an alpha from the cache at least. I will pull you if I return that or not. That'll be left to you guys. Because I can keep it or I can give it back. Yo, Falcon, get out the way. Dude, all right. Go. Leave me. Thank you. Stupid Falcon, just blocking. All right, I didn't get any from the default. So here's the choice, dialogue choice. A, place the Tritachyon case into the shielded crate and send it off as soon as possible, or B, take the AI core for myself. I'm not going to do the full 2.5 minutes, so just 30 seconds of voting here. Everybody's like, more power, steal the core. The case is an AI core, an alpha core. The good ones, the governor ones, governor level cores. And okay, take the core for myself. There it is, alpha core. I also got an orbital fission lamp. So this is installed in population and infrastructure, and it demands at least 10 volatiles. It counters the effects of cold, extreme cold, poor light, and darkness. Increases heat on non-cold planets. So I could install that on, if I had the volatiles, I could install that on MERPs. And then blueprints for the longbow. Sweet, I can make longbows. That's really, really nice. And blueprints for the squall, and blueprints I already had. Not bad, not bad. Learn longbow, learn squall. Move my cores so I don't possibly sell it. And get rid of that. Nope, get rid of that. I'll need to mine more. Oh, I know. I don't have the volatiles for that. Zangspur makes 8 of the 10. I could free market for the last 2 or something. But I don't necessarily need to counteract MERP's cryovolcanic coldness. It's only cold. It's not extreme cold or anything like that, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't need to install it. It'd be helpful, but not that helpful. Yeah, fusion torches seem a bit useless. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. The orbital fusion lamps are just like, woo! For the cost, no, it's not worth it. How much rep loss was that? I don't think any. No, I don't think any. I don't think they cared. It was one person. It wasn't the whole yeah. There was no core there. Yeah, I never found it. False alarm. Okay, so removing the raffle timer's still going, right? We are removing mods from these things quickly, and there's the timer. Ruburn. Oh, awesome. Went to Ruburn. Cool. Ruburn, you aren't much of a ship yet. But you will be. You'll be a real boy eventually. So now I'm looking for a little... Oh, Persean League's going to Poetic. And I'm going to have to defend it myself because Poetic doesn't have means to defend themselves yet. But Persean League, not so happy about the recent additions that I added. And they can eat it. Oh, let me read this. So, your fleet approaches the probe. It is not transmitting an active transponder ID. And when your comms officer performs a direct transponder ping, the return identifies as the probe as property of the Galatia Academy. This is... I'll skim this. Following by a block of legal language, blah, 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 blah. You suspect these are mere words, a ghost of an EM pulse sent across the vacuum, cold vacuum. Salvage crew is dispatched under the watchful eye using the codes provided by Baird. Allows to gain full reign of the environment data. The tech reports feed is active. The probe's hull is sealed with a few quick bursts of a plasma torch. Opens, and we salvage. You are met. You hook it up. It consists of a cluster of redundant computer cores. Your tech officer reveals sub-icons. This is an interesting one, your tech officer says, bringing an unknown package into focus. There is a modified hyperdrive core in there, the kind a small starship might use. With a few presses and a wave, the component explodes into something like a glowing circuit diagram embedded in the shadow of a probe's schematics. It's like a hyperwave comms relay on combat stims. A tone of admiration comes out. Beautiful work. No idea how this they stabilize pulse strength on such cheap hardware. It is clear, however, fascinating. You're more interested where it is directing its signals. The tech blinks rapidly as if this was hardly a consideration. It's not precisely a question of where. When's where we're speaking of hyperspace, and we found one of the probes. We have 2 to go. So we're trying to basically do like triangulation, and there are 3 cores in this system. I'm going to hail this fleet here, and they also have a core. I'm going to bribe them because they're independents. My rep goes up, and they hand over their core data, the probe data. So here it is, the cargo pod. And we salvage that one too. They were trying to keep it. Do you have a ship in this? I don't, some of my ships are in dry dock right now, so I don't even know, but I don't think so yet. Mr. G's. Alright, let's go near the planets. Oh, and Boomlop's getting targeted by the hedge. I have a lot of combat coming my way back home. What's annoying about this expedition here, why are they even coming? They're trying to disrupt the megaport because of its free port status. What dicks? Let's head over to Alpha Sundra. So 2 of 3. Yeah, they hit all my drugs I'm using. Oh, here it is. All right, done. We've salvaged all the data. And now we go to the Alpha Sundra system. So we coordinate that to find... Oh, here's the probe. Yep. Conclusions. And they orbit somewhere in the Scylla system. What would the receiver look like? Your tech officer thinks it wouldn't be anywhere near as large as a normal comms array. There would be some clever, very clever miniaturization there. Fragile, yes, but it works if stealth is the goal. Our engineer appears to use scavenged parts. Wild variety of sources, maybe pirate, but more sophisticated by far. It also show as neutrino source, like any starship drive or civilian reactor. The hyperwave effects would be, well, it couldn't be placed somewhere populated, that's for sure. So this hyperwave comms relay would tight beam to the final receiver, presumably. If we could find the relay, we would know where to find whoever is at the other end of this thing. Stable orbit, neutrino source, uninhabited. Right, so we take a look here, and it's somewhere in the core system there. But I'm going to make my way over to Jotunheim because we have 2 expeditions coming in that want to smash up what we've built. And, well, no, I'm not going to allow that. Because we're still in the process of heavy industry. At Zangspur, I think I'm going to do commerce. Get those monies up. So if we're doing commerce, I'm going to also have to add some stability as well. So my next paycheck will add stability to Zang. You're not sure you're following the story? So basically the story is the Academy wants to restabilize the inactive gates that exist in the galaxy. And they were attempting, the last provost was attempting to do it, but the hegemony arrested him, threw him in the clink, and arrested basically everyone involved in the project except for the master, the brainchild behind the project, which was Scylla. So we're trying to find the whereabouts of Scylla right now. And then they confiscated most of the research, which is in the Kalachor archive. So we're trying to uncover information about how to stabilize the gates and use the gates as a gate system again. And our two leads is the confiscated science projects and Scylla, who is the one of the junior researchers who is very eccentric, and that's why she wasn't promoted. So she flew, due to her eccentricity, she flew under the radar of the hegemony, and they didn't arrest her when they summarily arrested everyone else. So that's sort of the story. Okay, so we get back here with almost no resources to spare, and let me go over to Boomlope. So taking a look at colony threats here, we've got 39 days for the Persian League, and they are a big force, fairly capable force, and then the hegemony in 71 days. So I'm going to be babysitting home for a bit. I'll probably bring out the legions when it comes time to actually do the fighting. But given their supply use per day, I'm going to keep them away until I am going to use them, because they're expensive. Let me refit these bad boys. So I'm going to strip the two newest Dominators and give them a bit of a shellacking. Huh. I think... So the problem is the weapons I have are mostly long range, so maybe these two Dominators will be long range Dominators. They'll be like long range support Dominators, whereas the other two are like cruisers. What did I put in the other one? Heavy Mauler. These medium? No, they're small. Okay, so these guys are longer ranged support Dominators than the original ones. And then these guys are close quartered. That was weird. I took out a Thumper and I can't put it back. Oh, yeah. So this is range 700. Ooh, I could do a Storm Needler. That'd be really... Oh, dual Storm Needlers? No, never mind. The AI also doesn't use Storm Needlers like all that well, I should add. They're kind of dumb. Alright, that's fine. What about my own ship? Ion beams instead of ion beams. I don't think I really have much that I would want to replace. I could do Gravitron or Ion. Ooh. Ion's an okay. Gravitron's okay. I think Ion Beam's over Gravitron. One thing I'd like to do is, I don't know. This is fine. The tack lasers probably could be replaced to burst PDs to keep me a little bit more safe. But actually, in terms of points spent, maybe not. Because I could also kick my vents up to 60, or start to build in with story points, which would be very powerful. But I might ditch the augmented field drive, so I already have maneuvering thrusters. So yeah, I might just ditch my augmented field drive in lieu of tugs once I can start manufacturing tugs. So I don't want to build in my augmented field drives. I'd actually love to remove them from all the ships, so that we can have so many more points to play with. So I think that's probably the plan. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you like Starsector, make sure to vote for it next time it comes up in the polls. I hope to catch you in another episode, or maybe a live stream. Farewell.